All right, I showed I showed a video with iron asteroid and so forth, and then I went in through the details. Now I'm not going to do that here, but I'm going to show you something. Every one of them has it. I believe these are the vein and artery in this one, and they all have it. You see, there's a vein and artery. That's the vein because it's black, and you get clamped off. That's the way bodies work, and that's the red. Go to my website. Not my website. That's under construction now. I don't have anything going on there. But mudfossils.com on my YouTube channel has all the details on this. The universe appears alive and there is proof. Absolute proof. If you go to this video, you're going to see exactly what I'm saying. And this is some more proof about the universe. And here it shows you all the structures of all things. I have 150 videos. Go in, look it up, because things have just changed. You have to look at this stuff. Very important. And something's gonna come up here. I'm gonna ask you to look at it. And I expect people to take consideration of this. It is proven. I have 3 DNA tests. They're all proven, absolutely 100% human remains. I have 7 CAT scans done by Jesse Grant and Associates. They do engine blocks with scanners. That's why they can do these stones and things. They're fabulous. Nice people. I have an expert anatomist. I've done it's proven. I have lab work, the chemistry. I have recreated process in the lab. I have documentation. I have 150 videos. I have the specimens. I have the availability. I will bring them and show them what to look for, and we can examine them together. I have no problem with that. I want these things examined, please. All right, there's a little more to talk about than just giants and things being alive that we thought were dead rocks, because this, I mean, literally changed everything there is. Now, before we get into this, I just want to say an absolute thank you to Jesse Garant and Associates for the CAT scans. They did them in the interest of science, and God bless you, my friends, because you were the ones that pulled this thing through. Thank you. Now, comets and meteorites, they're alive. I mean, they were, there's no question. I show the evidence of that. Now, that means that the things in space are alive. Now, I also have the evidence that Mars was alive and the Earth is alive. I have no question. I have the absolute positive, conclusive evidence. So let's think about these things as they are actually true, because they are actually true. Think about what that means. Now, don't do, oh, this is silly stuff. No, absolutely not. You see the video, and there's no question, unless I have no clue how you could come up with any other explanation. Anyway, what does that say? Okay, so now we got the planets are alive, and there's things floating around in space, and there's lungs or some kind of thing coming into our atmosphere and crashing on a planet. These iron asteroids and things, or meteorites. Now, where does that go? Now, that means the ancient texts, they said all these things. They said exactly this, and they called these things by names. They said they were alive, and they are alive. Sicker Point, which is the place where James Hutton decided that tectonic activity was the cause of it, is absolutely not the cause of it. I have a video on my channel, mudfossils.com channel on YouTube, about Sicker Points, and no question, it's absolutely not from tectonic activity. It's from a giant tendon. Now, let's just take this as real, because it's real. And if you start doing an investigation, you're going to find out it's real. And if you just ignore it, well, you're just being ignorant. Now, where does that go? It means the Earth is made out of giants, and it is. And I have the exact total evidence of it all over. I have 150 videos. I've been ignored at this forever, and now it's time to really pay attention. It's silly. You can't hide anymore. The geology is totally wrong on what you've been teaching people. These aren't basalt columns and things like that. Those are muscle and tendon fibers of giant creatures. I have the absolute physical proof. Where does that go? Let's go into physics. How are you going to explain the Big Bang with what we're talking about right now? You can't explain what you're talking about. They're all little rocks and pieces of dust all expanded. No, this is all life. So where we go from there? Planetary formation, totally wrong. Cosmic arena, totally wrong. History, totally wrong. Religion, yes, totally right. Big Bang, big mistake. Evolution, maybe somewhat, but certainly not you know, obviously it didn't evolve out into comets and things. These things are from life. Tectonics, well, maybe, maybe not. Everything else, totally up in the air. There's not one single thing, not one, that is not affected by this. Even the things they're doing at the Hadron Colliders and all this crazy stuff, all they're doing is taking life and squishing it flatter and flatter. It's like hitting it with a harder windscreen on a car. It's insanity what they're doing, wasting all this money. This is the products of life. They got to get their hands around it and their heads open to looking at this, because it's been going on for years. I've been trying to get a look at this, and they will not look. Absolutely refuse. It's not right. The reason for all of this stuff that's in the earth is solvomorphism. It has nothing to do with all these flocculation theories. It's insanity what they came up with. Collaborators, yeah, I want some collaborators. I'd love to have a collaborator. I did this, everything I've done here. Not one single person has touched one of these rocks. Not one. And everybody has think I'm an insane person. And now it's time to look at this. It's insane. But you guys are all the insane people. How can you live with yourselves not looking at this stuff? You're telling everybody lies. My Facebook group is question everything. And now it's time. It is time to question everything, because not one single thing you've been teaching is right, because you started in the wrong place. You cannot get here from where you started from. We're not a box of rocks. The whole universe is alive. Let's look at it from that aspect. I'm not fighting you. I don't want to fight you. I just want you to look. Please look.